Let's take a check on the teams then. Spurs have made 3 changes from the win at Fulham. Reguilon didn't play that game, but he comes back in today. Harry Winks comes into midfield. It's his first start in 9 Premier League games. And Ndombele drops out. Dele Alli also on the bench. Lucas Moura returns, but Gareth Bale does start his 3rd consecutive. Just one change for Crystal Palace after holding Manchester United in the week. It's in midfield. Riedewald replaces McCarthy. Wilf Zaha has missed the last 5 with a hamstring injury, but that will be a welcome sight. He's
3 games unbeaten then for Roy Hodgson after back-to-back clean sheets, so changes kept to a minimum in front of the ever-present Vicente Guaita. This the same back 4 that started against Fulham and Manchester United over the last week. Injury, though, has struck again for James McCarthy. Another spell on the sidelines for him. So Jairo Riedewald comes in the only change from Wednesday. Christian Benteke and Jordan Ayew will start together again. And after 5 games without their top scorer, Wilfried Zaha is back, but only back in a substitute's role. Still a welcome one nonetheless for a side. Thank you, David, and a very good evening, everyone. Jose Mourinho did say there would have to be changes to a winning side, the one that squeaked home against Fulham on Thursday. He is true to his word. He just makes 3, though. Hugo Lloris continues in the Spurs goal with a change to the back line. Sergio Reguilon returns from a rest against Fulham. Tanguy Ndombele's 13-game run in the Premier League starting 11 comes to an end. Harry Winks gets his chance. He returns for a first league start in 2 months. And having scored in his last 3 starts in all competitions, Lucas Moura comes in to replace Dele Alli behind Harry Kane, who has scored in his...
Well, if you include 8 bodies back and Ayew 9, making up 9, and the distance
well forward, and that's not the touch that was required there by Ward. Moura breaking up and then breaking away. It's flicked up really invitingly, and Son's header is straight at Guaita. Townsend getting the touch off Son.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when, you know, all you want to do is when you're a player all around him on the counter with his pace and his creativity. There's a lot of work for Palace without the ball.
Oh, that is a painful one. Ward leapt high and came down from a great height. Looking for Kane, nearly finding him. Reguilon. Flag up on the far side. Looking for... They'll know each other well from the chance to do the same here as well. Son's underneath this. Back comes Højbjerg, but it's prodded in towards Benteke.
Behind, we've got to turn the Palace defenders round, so they're running back to their own goal.
Son is in a central position.
Really, Tottenham expected it also.
Kane able to bear down there, and Gareth Bale scores! Well, the first foot that Crystal Palace put wrong, and they are punished. Harry Kane providing it for Gareth Bale, who scores again for Spurs.
First time in 25 minutes, Palace have been disjointed.
See that little unbeaten run finish here, unless they can find a way to goal. Ayew hauling Gareth Bale down, and that's going to be a yellow card from Stuart Houtway. His side had defended for the opening 25 minutes. They should have stopped that in the Premier League. Harry Kane got the first goal in both of those. He was the provider here. In by Reguilon. Here's Bale. Guaita able to... It is Kane. The Palace wall well constructed, and Moura had an opportunity to fire it goalwards, but it was an awkward one, a tricky one, and he couldn't make contact.
Well, the wall does its job.
Here's Moura driving at the heart and brought down. I think it's just outside the box. It will be looked at, of course, by the VAR. A yellow card will be shown.
Off.
Yeah, that's in there. Cahill too. It was Højbjerg who got the first header. It's this season, isn't it? The range of his passing. Oh, chance here for Van Aanholt. Davinson Sanchez prods behind, and Crystal Palace have a corner.
That's a weapon for Palace, Patrick Van Aanholt. Gareth Bale will go back.
Out Bale. Bale's cross, and Reguilon arrives, but angles it wide.
He's got to try his best over there, Patrick Van Arnold, to keep Gareth down on his right-hand side.
In the middle. Lloris comes, gets just about
in the box. Decent delivery, a corner or free kick. There you go, good play.
Done very well to block a quick counter-attack there. Shorter term, to focus on getting an equaliser with Benteke bearing down. Alderweireld header hits at
space, dip his shoulder.
Well, that's up towards Benteke! What a leap, what a header, and what a moment on the stroke of half-time for Crystal Palace. A bullet from Benteke.
Well, we said, didn't we? One chance they need, just get into that offensive third, and they've done that.
Crystal Palace as they welcome back Wilfried Zaha for the first time. Højbjerg brings it away for Tottenham. Caught by Milivojevic. First time ball looking for Harry Kane.
And that's what's going to cause Palace.
Kouyaté. One back by Mora. And the Brazilian is felled, so free kick here for Tottenham.
He's done very well.
And Bale, both in the middle. It's up towards Kane, and it's Bale, and it's another goal for Gareth Bale. Brilliantly worked by the home side. Gareth Bale at the double.
Well, we just said about them doing it one touch. Great cross, great switch of play, actually. Fantastic cross in the box. You could just see Harry Kane peeling off to the back post, and I'm thinking if he does get ahead on this...
Bale, now Doherty. Kane! An absolute beauty from Harry Kane. 2 assists and a goal right out of the top drawer.
Well, yeah, they move it really quickly again. And it's impossible for Palace to get anywhere near them. Watch this for a move. One
away, but only as far as Townsend. Benteke. Harry Kane on a hat-trick of assists, and Son on the ball here. He'll have a go. Must be feeling a bit like a gooseberry at the moment. Riedewald, 6-yard box. Son pulls off the back. Kane rises. Appeals for a corner. Bale sweeps it on for Doherty. Cahill slides in, and did look like he got the ball, but the assistant on. Out to Doherty. Harry Kane, glance. And side netting from Sergio Reguilon. And that's what Lamella's after here. He's found Son and Kane! The flag stays down, and Harry Kane has his second, and Spurs have the points.
Well, that is another super goal from Tottenham. There's 2 games running here. We mentioned earlier the Burnley game, they were outstanding offensively. And again tonight, they've just showed some of the play they've had is
keeper.
And it's Mitrovic. Now it's Mitrovic. Who's going to make this theirs?